Well, you gotta be flipping my flapjacks right now because the video that just came out from Lockheed, insane indeed. We got lots of conspiracies to go over. You don't have to like the video, you don't have to subscribe. Our very first video, however, is about this one. Check this out, roll it.
People, I want to tell you something. Either we're in a really heavy meteor shower and they're not going to tell us because they don't want everybody to panic, because there's no reason we should be seeing this many objects like this in the skies if they're not trying to hide something. My skies are cloudy. It doesn't take much to hide this stuff, people, with a little bit of cloud cover. And the amount of cloud cover that I showed you kind of makes sense now while they're hiding the sky. I have never seen this many shit.
Man, he's sounding like doom and gloom right now. You okay? Let us get to it right now, man.
Coming out of this many.
He's building a lot of suspense.
Objects coming in out of nowhere means they're not telling us something about what's going on.
They're hiding something.
These are objects flying across your sky. They are not meteors. These are not.
Oh dang! Oh, right here. But these are stars, right? We just saw one object there, but or perhaps a shooting star.
Lights. These are things. These are objects that are appearing out of nowhere and are coming across the screen. Meteors and satellites are just not.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, so if you pay attention here, there was one here, there was one here, there was one here that were kind of like falling in a way, that were moving. Not those were not shooting star. The first one that could be a shooting star, but
not gonna do that. Like this just appeared out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Just appeared. This object just came out of nowhere.
And it feels like that. It feels like that. It's just like going a little bit in a zigzag way, not necessarily going straight.
Okay, people. There's something.
Yeah, this one is going upward. That's not a shooting star.
Else going on here. There's something else happening. They're not telling us, and this is why your skies are cloudy. They're keeping something from us.
Yeah. Oh no.
Guys, we need to keep looking up to the sky. I'll keep you up to date with as much stuff as I can find. But this is unbelievable, the amount of objects.
Yeah,
and it's
100%.
non-stop. And the sun is coming up on this platform. As you can, the sun is starting to come up.
Yeah. Mom, get the telescope right now that we just bought the other day.
Okay? So, guys, amazing. Amazing.
Get the telescope,
Holy cow. So many objects. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Man, that... Now, honestly, he got a point, though. There's a saying, I mean, it's scientifically proven that if you look in one direction for 20 minutes straight, you're gonna catch yourself with a shooting star. But that thing right there, that is insane. Shout out to Casper's side. Check this out. Roll it. Real UFO. Vibe, appreciate you subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Real UFO.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, damn, man. Real UFO.
Imagine seeing that in real life, man.
Looks like a disc, though.
What the hell?
Yeah, just zooming past. Probably looking to get McDonald's or something.
Look at it!
Oof. Man, get the camera at the very least! Yeah, looks like Mama ain't coming right now. Love Mom though, but Mom never coming with the camera, never coming in with the telescope. It's like I bought the telescope, the camera for nothing, man. Never coming. But now this is an insane one.
Look at the state of this thing, mate.
Yeah. Can that be reflection? But if that is reflection, why... Nah, it feels like that's just like a different compartment or different...
What the hell?
Yeah, look at that. Damn. And it feels like that there's something underneath as well. It's not necessarily a straight object.
What the hell?
Not necessarily edges.
And by the way... I've also found out that Brazil have just released like 900 UFO sighting documents. It just made me think of that we're seeing that thing there, just made me remember this. They've just released...
Brazil is like a hotspot for UFOs, right? Like, we've heard so much, but we've heard so many different cases that happen in Brazil. And Brazil is a lot more transparent when it comes to UFO activity. They release a lot more stuff than any other country on the planet.
900 documents.
Sheesh. That's crazy. Now, I want to show you guys this video, okay? So, we apparently have footage coming straight from Lockheed as well. Oh, and, yeah, you gotta be flipping my flapjacks. That's all I gotta say real quick, though. I gotta shout out Matt. I gotta shout out Sassy Madeline. Thank you guys so much. And also the homie Brian. Can't forget Brian. Thank you guys so much for the super thanks, for the tips and all that. Really helps out the channel tremendously. If you do have Twitter or Instagram, I would love to have you there. Links are always down below. We upload content there as well on the side. Alright, let's get back to the content here. Boo boo, check this out.
The idea or the concept that elements within the military or military industrial complex are like 30 to 50 years ahead of the regular public technology-wise. Yeah. So that's kind of what started my channel, is I really wanted to go out to these sites. You know, you have Area 51, but you also have places like this Lockheed site that are run by private contractors where a lot of this new technology is developed. So I wanted to, you know, I'd seen official press releases from Lockheed of this place, but I had never actually seen somebody go on the ground and just film stuff that happens, whether it's in the day or the night, and just kind of record and see what they can find out there. So I kind of wanted to do that. And this was my second trip out there, actually. I did another one back, and I think it was either February or March of this year. And I brought my night vision gear with me. I brought a really long telephoto lens, and I basically just went up into the hills, all on public land, and recorded whatever I could capture.
What the hell?
So on the screen here, Philip.
Is that like beaming light down there? Is it about to abduct somebody? Listen, man, if I ever get abducted, I just hope that it's those tall Nordic baddies, though. I just gotta get my game up, but you know, I just hope it's the Nordic alien baddies.
If you could leave this up here, this is some of the night vision stuff that you were capturing, and we didn't know until the daytime when you woke up the next day what we were looking at. This weird. What the hell? I guess you would call you call it a pylon. You call it a pylon with something on top of it, which looks like some sort of a craft.
Yeah,
it was
so let
shocking.
me kind of break down, like, so we have the pylon, which what this is for is what's called radar cross-section measurement. So this facility out in the desert, it's called the Hellendale Radar Cross-Section Facility, and they constructed this pylon to have a very low, almost invisible radar signature, which aids them in their measurement, because what they're trying to do is they're testing these advanced aircraft and seeing how stealthy they are, seeing how they show up on radar. So what we're looking at here is...
Yeah, it feels like that it's just like rotating a little bit, or that's like the plane's ass, pause. Yeah, it's like going a little bit downward, and yeah, I mean, at one point it feels like this is the road, but it looks like it's just beaming light.
The night vision footage was, I think, it was definitely a different airframe than what we're looking at in the daytime. The one we're looking at here, it could be... You know, it's really hard to say. You know, I'm not Lockheed Martin, so I'm not entirely sure, but it is some sort of a fuselage, I believe. It could be a model specifically to test like a new stealth material, or it could be like a fuselage with the wings removed of, say, a new drone. Lockheed Martin did recently announce the new Vectis drone. I don't think that's what this is, but it could be something similar. It could, it could just be.
Yeah, and speaking of drones, right? We've all seen the New Jersey drones. We heard the news and all that. It was insane. And then we had the Denmark, Germany, drones were showing up around airports, and it has been, there are conflicting reports, but also the Trump's administration also did clear that up. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's up to you, but they officially said that these were drones that we made, and they were looking for something. When they talked about New Jersey drones, right, they were searching for something, or they I don't remember the exact quote right now, but they said they were doing something. There was a purpose behind why they were showing up, but they never told us that purpose. We don't know why they were showing up, okay? But they said, yup, they are made by us. And prior to the Trump's administration giving us that response, we had whistleblowers coming out on the likes of Dr. Stephen Greer. There were other whistleblowers that also came out and said that, yeah, these are not like UFOs, like alien UFOs. These are drones that are made by us, but they are made by reverse engineering the real alien shit. So that was what was different between the Trump's administration response versus what the whistleblowers were saying and what people were thinking about, right? And again, like, this is not my opinion, this is what's being said. Does that mean it's real? Yeah, no, who knows, right? Nobody knows.
An airframe designed to test a new particular technology. There's quite a few possibilities.
And what's crazy is you saw this giant pylon like coming out of the ground and then going back into the ground with the aircraft like attached to it. And I was racking my brain. I was talking to a couple of my UFO buddies that we commiserate from time to time about different stories and things. And I'm just curious why this pylon comes out from underneath the ground, from their facility underground, and then sticks straight up in the air. Like, what's the point? Is there some sort of an aerodynamic test point for it? Because you would think you would do that in your facilities underground. I just don't understand why they're sticking this thing up in the air.
Yeah.
Well, I've honestly kind of been fascinated with the way this facility has been constructed. So it has this massive 200-foot deep underground chamber that the pylon is actually stored in, and it does allow them to really quickly extend and retract the aircraft. So they actually store the aircraft underground. But for a lot of the measurement, I'm not the best at scientifically explaining it, but for the radar measurement that they blast the airframe with, it does have to be at least partially above ground. There are some indoor facilities now that do this, but this one, it was built during the Cold War. They kind of designed it to be able to quickly hide it from Soviet spy satellites, which is why it retracts below ground like it does.
So when you've been out there at nighttime, maybe we can play some of the nighttime footage as well. Have you, in the times that you've been there, have you witnessed anything in the air that you just think, wow, if America...
by the way, this is his footage. I just got like the B-roll shot of the UFOs in the background, but this is the footage that he's talking about.
Americans could see this type of technology or the speed with which these things move, they would be shocked. What have you seen while you've been there?
Well, at the Skunk Works facility in particular, I haven't seen anything flying except the drones, like the Reaper drone. I did see, the first time I was out there, a kind of interesting looking drone that was more angular shaped. It wasn't a Reaper. I'm not sure what it was, but it was, it was flying in circles above me, kind of like the Reaper.
It looks crazy from this angle, right? Especially with the night vision goggle, it looks something completely different. Yeah, I mean, it's very likely that the New Jersey drones were basically made at Lockheed. It's very possible. Also, this one is a little insane. That that Tic Tac shaped UFO, that the white Tic Tac that Commander Fravor talked about, that we heard about it like a billion times already, the one that Commander Fravor chased back in 2004. Yeah, reports came out recently that said that it was also made at Lockheed. Oh shit! Oh shit! So if that's true, then I mean, yeah, I mean, it's insane, like how much is out there and how much stuff gets changed, right? Like things are flip-flopping, like the information is constantly being flip-flopped, so you don't even know what's real, what's fake anymore, right?
Was in this video. When I've been out more towards Nevada, like towards Area 51, when I've been looking through my night vision scope, I can sometimes see some things moving really high altitude that are pretty strange. Like, for example, you'll see something that looks like a satellite. It's moving consistent speed and consistent direction, but then all of a sudden it'll quickly change directions and suddenly it doesn't look like a satellite anymore. So there certainly are things flying around that I think the American public should know about, and we don't.
Yeah, so. We demand answers!
Yeah, that was...
We demand answers! We demand answers! We demand... Why are we paying taxes? Why are we paying taxes? Either remove the taxes, or remove the taxes and tell us the news. Bruh. Man, give us the answers. We demand answers, man. This is insane, bro. This is insane. Now, I get it. Like, certain technology, they cannot reveal it, right? Because, you gotta always keep the mystery alive. And you don't want the enemy knowing what you got cooking. So I understand that, okay, that's understandable. But in terms of the UFOs and those alien twats, we demand answers. We deserve to know what's going on.
To be honest with you, hand to the heavens, that's when I witnessed my first UFO that I ever saw. Looking up into the night sky. Natalie and I both saw it because we were both looking. We were checking with each other, like, wait, are we seeing this? And way up there. And just started moving at an unbelievable speed in a box pattern, way up in the sky. Just right across the sky, up. And just.
I feel like I'm the only one that haven't seen a UFO in real life, man. Come on, man. Like, I want to see them alien baddies as well, bro. Come on, man.
Back down, like traveling in enormous speeds. Yeah. Oh, I figured I'd share that.
Am I the only one, or you guys or you guys also have yet to see a real UFO, or UFO with your own eyes, rather?
Yeah, that's awesome. I truly believe if anyone who spends enough time looking up at the sky, you're eventually going to notice something unusual because it's up there. So
microplastics are infiltrating every part. Maybe we can show some of the footage of here. The security trucks. So maybe you can explain like where you are on these mountains here, because we know at Area 51 they have all sorts of ground sensors that if you get near any of the gates I know from different reporters who've tried to get close, like the sensitivity. I mean, even if it's like they know if it's like a gecko or a prairie dog is moving out there with these ground sensors. So
they come after you.
Maybe you can talk about some of the security precautions that Lockheed has around this facility, and where exactly is this facility located?
Yeah, so this is, like I said, it's called the Hellendale Radar Cross-Section Facility. It's technically located in Hellendale, California, which is like a really small, unincorporated part of rural LA County. So it's out in the Mojave Desert. It's pretty remote. You'll have a few houses kind of scattered around out there, but it's far enough from LA to where you're not getting a whole lot of prying eyes on it out there, except people like me. But yeah, you got as far as security, they do have the marked. They're marked with Lockheed Martin security on the side of the pickups. They drive around the perimeter. I do notice if you drive by the gates or basically anywhere along the fence line, they come out really quick, even if you don't have a direct line of sight to the guard shack. So I do think there is some kind of a road sensor system they have going on, because as you say, at Area 51, they operate those, and I know these kinds of facilities are just as sophisticated.
Yeah, you remember the Area 51 raid thing that started on Facebook? Man, that was, I believe, back in 2019 or something like that. And a lot of people did show up, though. It's not like nobody showed up. People did show up, but yeah, it was nothing like the raid.
Really, I did have some sort of there was a black pickup that came out and was kind of looking at me. I don't know. I think he may have been getting my plates, or some people theorize they may have been like capturing packets from my cell phone. You know, who knows? But they basically just kind of parked in the road next to me for maybe 20 minutes and were just kind of watching me. So I don't know exactly what to make of that, but it was interesting.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Yeah, man, it is crazy, like, the way they come up and they pull up on you, right?
Not to get in the full realm of speculation, but I think I'll just have a little fun here. What do you think...
I like that.
Yeah. Do you think that there's any advanced off-world technology being held and analyzed, rebuilt, reverse-engineered at the Skunkworks facility?
My personal opinion is that probably yes. Now, we're definitely in the realm of speculation. Yeah. I don't have any direct evidence of that, but I think there's enough credible testimony out there that would suggest that.
I forgot the guy's name, but he was at Lockheed, right? That once said, whatever that you have seen in Star Wars, we have it. Yeah, and that was the quote that was said decades and decades ago. Right, I'm probably butchering the quote, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So, yeah, man, it is crazy. God knows what they got, man. God knows what they got there.
Lockheed Martin is probably one of the companies that would be involved in this. You know, they're the largest U.S. military defense contractor. They're the largest defense contractor in the world. So if it is true that the U.S. government has reverse engineered technology, I would certainly think Lockheed Martin would be one of the companies involved. And I think there's enough whistleblower testemony. You know, you have David Grush, you have Dylan Borland, who just came out. I'm big fans of what they've had to say to Congress, and I look forward to really hearing more. And I think we will hear Lockheed Martin's name come up as these kinds of hearings continue.
Right, but are we ever gonna get like the disclosure, right? Because that's something that we have been hearing. It's gonna happen, guys. It's happening next week, next month, next year, next decade, 100 years from now. Yeah, we're still gonna be saying the same shit. Could you imagine, right? Like, it's been how many decades has it been? Yeah, no, been over. I mean, the Roswell incident was a big one, right? It happened back in 1947. And ever since then, we've had more and more sightings, and it feels like in the last couple of years, the sightings have rose. The percentage, the amount of people that are seeing and recording these things has increased substantially, and so much so that we've even got guys like David Grush, and you know, you got whistleblowers coming out, you got military personnel, military people coming out, and people behind the scenes coming out. We're having UFO hearings as well. So yeah, no, there has been progress, but still it feels like there's no progress. Why? Because we still have yet to get any confirmation. I mean, they have confirmed UFOs are real, this, that, the other, but it's like we don't have any like really up and close video. And surely, like, you know, when people say disclosure, what people truly want to see, it's not know. People don't necessarily want to just know. People want to know, surely, but it's not just that people just want to know. It's that people want to see them aliens. People want to see like the bodies, and they say some whistleblowers have said that they already have the bodies. Oh shit! People want to see the bodies. People want to see them Ilamos, them aliens. They want to see the alive aliens, how they walk, how they talk. Well, yeah, what do they eat? And are they hostile? Are they friendly? This, that, the other. What's their motive? What's their objective? Yeah, so that's what it comes down to, and people want to see the inside of a UFO, okay? People want to see like UFO like flying, actually like taking off on video or in real life, this, that, the other. But an official video, not necessarily any other video. I mean, if a whistleblower drops a video, if someday, you know, some guy records like a full-blown 4K video that is undeniable, then yeah, that would be cool too. But when you talk about disclosure, that's what generally the public means.
You know, not to tell tales out of school, but I'm sure once your videos hit and they became, you know, they're pretty big, have you heard from any whistleblowers? Or you can just shake your head or just wink from any Lockheed Martin individuals who are like wanted to fill you in on some of the stuff that they know about?
I mean, he blinked. He blinked.
Skunkworks.
I haven't had anyone reach out, unfortunately, to fill me in. I think it is so compartmentalized and so secretive that, you know, people reaching out like that would be taking a pretty considerable risk. I did get a private message from somebody who said they worked for Skunkworks after I published my first video, but they were more just kind of asking like where and when I filmed it, which I don't really know quite what they were getting at with it, if it was like, you know, probing for security reasons or what, but it didn't seem hostile or anything like that. But that was the only message I got directly from a Skunkworks employee. I've had a few high-profile people.
I wonder, like, should I Google? Yeah, I should probably Google that. I wonder, like, how many people are working at Lockheed. I guess we're gonna get estimation. Let's actually not Google it. Let's Chat GPT it. And yeah, if you've seen that alien video that or not alien, but AI video that we've done the other day, crazy. I will have a part 2 of that. So remember to say thank you to Chat GPT. How many? Please tell me. We're gonna drop a please. Please tell me. Thank you. We're gonna drop a thank you, man. If you've seen that video, man, I'm telling y'all. If you haven't, definitely whenever you have time, go over on the channel and definitely check out those AI videos that we've done recently. Because one of the AI apparently deleted a human in a simulation. Oh shit! Oh shit! Lockheed Martin Corporation, 121,000 employees. What the hell? Worldwide, as of December 31st, 2024, Skunkworks, a division of Lockheed, employs about 3,800 people. That's a lot of people, man. And they would be NDA'd to the balls, man. They would be NDA'd to the balls. If there's that many people, to keep that big of a secret, yeah, right? Like, I don't think it's possible, man. I don't think it's possible to keep that big of a secret. Thoughts?
People that were either former Air Force test pilots or former civilian employees at some of these kinds of places, like follow me on Instagram and Twitter. So I am hoping that, you know, some of these people are going to start reaching out to me, because I would love to pick their brain and hear what they have to say.
Right.
Well, I love the videos. I love what you're doing over at Uncanny Expeditions on YouTube. Give them a follow if you're into this sort of thing, like I am. I think you would really find it fascinating. Check out the series that Anders has done here on the Skunkworks facility. His most recent one was just published about 7 days ago, and that's where we got some of this remarkable footage. Before I let you go, like, we're seeing this truck. I just want to keep talking to you. But this flatbed truck with this, airframe that's on it. You watch this truck kind of going back and forth here. What's remarkable is this truck goes underground. Like, this thing is huge. This underground facility must be massive.
Yeah, you know, there's so many theories about this Hellendale facility. It's definitely kind of a cornerstone in UFO UAP lore, because it has such a large underground component to it. So the pylon that comes up from the facility, it's 200 feet tall, and the facility is 200 feet deep. So you could really hide a lot of things down there. And there's all kinds of speculation out there that there's underground tunnels connecting this to other facilities in the area, Area 51, Edwards Air Force Base. You know, the only way I'd be able to confirm that is if I were able to rent like some ground penetrating radar or something like that. But we do know for a fact that it would be a great...
Yeah, we definitely need that ground penetrating ground penetrating radar, absolutely. But, you know, military is not going to release that. If we ever get a ground penetrating, if we ever get that be available to the public to buy, you know, whatever they got is probably light years ahead than that. I don't think we're gonna get it ever, because yeah, I mean, these facilities then gonna become obsolete, or they're gonna develop a counter technology that they're gonna put there at Area 51. I suppose they already do. Like, even with, you know, radar, you cannot detect. They probably have jammers. Let's be real. Who are we kidding? Because if they didn't, you know, China, Russia, other countries that regularly spy, you know, US also spies, America spies, right? They spy on us, we spy on them, you know, everybody's spying on everybody. So yeah, there is no way. They probably got jammers.
Place to hide some of this stuff, just because you already have that underground infrastructure there. And as you say, this truck was able to drive down there, and the truck, you know, it fully entered the underground test chamber, and they loaded the model onto it, and they drove it right out. So
yeah,
how hot it is and inhospitable. Even in your video, you're talking about how, my God, it's just been brutally hot. So yeah, it's just not. It's a great place to hide stuff.
But check this out. Roll it.
A man was camping when he heard rustling outside his tent. Curious, he went out to investigate and noticed movement. He grabbed his camera and recorded this.
Whoa! What?
It's hard to tell whether it was an animal or something unknown, but it was terrifying. All the camera could do was return to his tent, pray, and wait quietly until it left. How the rest of the night unfolded was never shared. YouTuber Eder Hernandez and his crew were exploring the Devil's Cave at night. From the start, the atmosphere felt heavy. But once they stepped inside, this happened.
The Devil's Cave! Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Someone was there, just standing in the darkness. It almost looked faceless. The group fled.
It looks like a man with like a bear costume or a Teletubby costume, bro. With like cat ears. It looks like cat ears costume.
Through the jungle, only to come across another figure.
Tranquilo, Hernandez.
No one could say if it was a demon, a person, or just eerie mannequins. But they weren't about to stick around to find out. A man wandered deep into the woods of Japan when he spotted something unsettling.
Ow! Love it! Japanese man runs into something.
What looked like a tree root twitched on its own.
Holy crap.
Shocked, he ran, but his fear only grew.
What the hell?
As he steadied himself and kept filming, his camera caught this.
You gotta say sight. I feel like I remember a video like this before, where the tree goes like all wiggly woggly. Oh man. What? Hey yo! Hey, say
a
sight!
Humanoid figure moving in the distance. At first, it seemed like the root was part of a tree, but it soon appeared as if the trunk had turned into something alive and walking. What was going on here? The man didn't stick around to find out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we better do it. Lock your doors right now. Shout out to Bizarre Above. Let's get right to it. Tonight's the night. Tuck yourselves in the blankets. Roll it.
In the following video, a mother named Aaliyah is recording her daughter who just had a night terror.
So we're moving. This happened during one of her night terrors last night?
Aaliyah's daughter has been suffering from night terrors for the past few weeks now, which according to her child's doctor, is a common phase that most children her age experience. But one night, Aaliyah wakes up to find her daughter on her bed, crying intensely than ever before. It seems that she just had the most severe night terror ever. Her night terror was so intense that she ran straight into her mother's room. So, Aaliyah immediately records this video to show her child's doctor. But while recording, this happens.
Oh no. We're probably gonna see something. Why do I feel like... What's that? What's there? Who's there? No. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! What the hell? Oh no, you gotta sit side.
Okay, baby.
Did something move? Like, did we? Was that what? What? Okay, she's not crying anymore.
Come here, pickle.
I was getting her back to her room so she can feel comfortable sleeping in there again. Was there some? Okay, he's gonna come back to it. We're gonna get a recap, but it felt like something translucent, a spirit. Hey!
It's okay.
I was trying to explain it so she wouldn't be scared. Right. How do you
the vent
explain
right
that?
there, baby.
How do you
See,
explain
the vent pushes the door. You're fine, okay? Be a big girl?
W mom. W mom.
You're scared, just remember. Baby Lenny's here, mommy's here. We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go back.
It's gonna be okay. W mom, man. Oh no.
What's wrong, Cora?
I noticed her staring at the window.
You're scaring me, honey. I don't see anything.
Yeah, there's nobody.
Just as Aaliyah sees her daughter staring at the shutters, she points the camera that way and captures this. The blinds suddenly closing on their own.
Oh,
but it's not just a few that close up, but rather all 4 shutters at the same time, which is made
Damn, I was not expecting that. Holy. I mean, I was expecting perhaps nothing would happen, or we're probably gonna see like a face, but
creepier when listening to the audio closely. It sounds as if someone or something had forcefully shut them. Naturally, they make a run for it and spend the rest of the night inside mom's room. Now the next day, Aaliyah makes a video talking about these shutters. She shows how hard it is for all 4 to close at once unless someone had moved each rod on each window at the same time.
You have to be physically standing by the blinds in order to close them like this.
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. This is one of those videos that is very believable, but dang.
And also, all 4 of them closed at the exact same time. There's not electronic, it's not battery powered, it's...
Oh no. No, it's... I mean, bro, I'm running out of bullets right now, bro, like... Please. Please. Clear?
Trying my best not to freak out.
Yep.
So, to close these...
Eerily, the door behind Aaliyah starts to move on its own. It happens right as she explains how the shutters work, which is made creepier considering what just happened last night. But that's not even the weirdest part, because later, she points out something that makes last night's incident with the moving door even harder to explain.
Exactly.
So, the AC was not on when the door closed. It's very loud. And you can hear it coming from the vent. The air vent could not have pushed this door closed in that other video because the air was not on, the AC was not on.
Right.
Now, even with the AC on, the door doesn't close. She was initially wrong for thinking the door had closed because of it.
Damn, I'm invested. Right Damn, I'm invested in this plot right now. Yeah, let's find out. Yeah, grab your Scooby Snacks, gang, and let's find out.
Baby. See?
I was trying to explain it.
It was never on to begin with, which she demonstrates by comparing the difference in sound from both clips.
It's okay.
So then, if it wasn't the AC, then what had moved the door? Like the shutters, this one doesn't make any sense. Although creeped out by all of this, Aaliyah feels oddly relieved knowing that her child's night terrors might not be from nothing, but caused by something else. Currently, she plans to keep her daughter away from this room until she figures out what to do next. But until further updates are given, this video will continue to remain a mystery. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Nah, definitely. Yo, it does feel... I feel like, yo, Bizarba, one of the best, I would say, paranormal video creator. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the video seems believable. Can definitely be faked out somehow, but...
Now, this next video was recorded by an overnight security guard who works at a cemetery. One night, while doing his rounds, he records a video for his brother-in-law, whom he wanted to show the crematorium that's...
Full video, what in the actual F? No audio in the beginning. This was last night, he says.
...on this property. Apparently, it gets pretty creepy once it's dark, and he wanted to show him why he doesn't like patrolling this area. Now, for those who don't know, a crematorium is a place where the deceased are cremated and essentially reduced to ashes. These remains are then put inside urns, which the families then keep. But knowing what goes on back here only makes what was captured that much more unsettling. As the guard records this video, he captures this.
Oh no.
They turn off automatically at a certain hour.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now.
Audio starts acting up. Didn't hear this when I
was
was
walk you through.
Uh-oh.
Now, I have a friend that works that he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning the bodies. So when I'm walking through here,
clear.
They usually put the urns out to send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables.
You can tell I was getting shaky.
And then I come down. Freaking out.
Oi! Oi! Knock it off! Not today! Not... What is it? What's moving? I feel like one of them is gonna fall. Or all of them. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see what happened. Oh crap! It's almost. It started opening, right? Yeah. I was wondering, like, is it gonna fall? It didn't fall, but it started opening. Go back if you didn't see it. The lid on the urn opens up. Oh shit! That's even crazier. Ah, no. Hey! Right.
As if the crematorium wasn't already creepy enough, this occurrence made it worse. Now, something odd happens when he passes by the furnaces and it's heard on camera. A loud tapping sound is picked up by the mic, but strangely, it happens only when he passes by the furnaces.
Now, I have a friend that works...
Now, even if the chamber...
I have a friend that works, the host said, don't care. Do not care one bit.
...was somehow messing with the phone's mic, it doesn't explain what happens next, because out of nowhere, an urn from across the room starts to vibrate. Only this one begins to move, and not a single other urn does the same. Now that's creepy, but it doesn't stop there, because moments later, this happens. The urn's lid begins to creep open by itself. Seeing this, he bolts out in a panic frenzy before stopping to catch his breath and seeing this. It's as if someone had walked out from inside. Having no explanation for this or this, he clocks out immediately and tells his boss what just happened. Now, while there haven't been any updates, it's safe to say the security guard will be keeping his distance from this place. For now, not much else is known about that night, or how the urn had seemingly came alive. But one thing's for sure though, if that specific urn actually had remains inside, then what just happened becomes a whole lot creepier.
Yeah. Nah, that is crazy. Now, could it, no disrespect though, but like, could it be a rat around that was perhaps on the other side that was just moving, or perhaps went inside and trying to get out or open? Just trying to understand the situation. Could it be? I don't know. I'm just asking a question, right? What's your assessment? But definitely, but even if that's the case, even if that's the case, though, we saw that thing open up, right? Like, that was a little freaky, though, so... Oh, no.
Now, the following video comes from a mother named Misty Huron, who recently posted something that she normally doesn't post. Unlike all her videos, this one has left many of her followers deeply concerned and completely spooked. It's a short clip she recorded from her baby monitor, which shows her daughter sleeping inside her crib. But what's strange about this is that even though she was fast asleep, the camera was picking up movement. Clearly, her daughter wasn't moving as much, so there had to be something else in there that was. According to Misty, the only explanation that would have made sense was if her older daughter was still sleeping in this room. However, she isn't.
So we moved my daughter out of this room. Now she's across the hall. But we got all the furniture in, the TV hung. That is like a...
She recently moved into another room inside this house. So, if it's not her other daughter, then who or what is moving? Misty continues to watch to see if anything appears, but nothing does. But after looking closely, she sees it. This is what she saw.
We're gonna see like something move? Like maybe blanket or pillow? Oh crap. Oh no. Right here. Oh snap. Oh shit, that looks like hair and head. Man. Nah, you gotta say psycho. Holy shit.
Eerily, it appears that someone or something is on the bunk bed.
Oh man, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Holy shit, that's crazy. Even though nothing really crazy happened, but you know, it's
However, no one was sleeping on this bunk bed, let alone staying in this room. Her older daughter used to sleep here, but now she has her own space, which begs the question, just who exactly was on this? Misty has yet to figure this out, which is why she's been posting videos about this in the hopes that someone can. Needless to say, it's pretty freaky. But one night, while touring this exact room where the figure was seen, something completely unexpected happens. Watch.
Okay, a lot of y'all were asking about the room situation, so I'm going to run that through real quick. We moved my daughter from this room into this room. She got new furniture. That's why the bunk bed is still in there. This is the attic that's in between the rooms that I was talking about that's cracked. It's been that way for a while, so it's not something that I'm overly concerned about, but y'all have got me freaking out in the comments.
I mean, you got us freaking out here. Why are you trying to turn that on us?
I cannot even breathe walking in this room.
But I guess I understand, like, the comments, right? Like, everybody would be like, yeah, no, it's a ghost. You gotta run, sister. You gotta leave that place. So she's probably heard, like, a million different opinions and probably saw, like, so many different comments, so probably.
I'm truly terrified, but I'm gonna walk y'all in here real quick.
Finger on the trigger.
This is the bunk bed. This is where I took her out of her crib. Ran up the bunk bed. There was nothing up there when I came. We have her rocking chair, her changing station, her closet with all of the stuff that we still need to put up. This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours because it might be causing it. I will show you guys up here.
Okay, moment of truth. I was gonna ask, have you ever had any? Have you ever had a paranormal experience? Though, if yes, put it in the comments, man. Really curious to know.
There's nothing suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in. This is marker. These are still tucked in on the sides, like they're still tight from, you know, if somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible, so I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my god, it's rocking.
All of a sudden, a rocking chair that's placed in the corner of this room begins to rock on its own. All of a sudden, a rocking chair that's placed in the corner of this room begins to rock on its own.
Oh dang.
But oddly enough, no one else was around to have moved it. Considering what was seen on camera just a few nights ago, Misty can't help but think that her room is haunted. Understandably, since then, she hasn't been inside and won't go in until her husband comes back from his business trip. But until he does, it seems that Misty won't know for sure as to who or what was caught on camera.
Yeah, no, I'm noticing this a trend. Like, there are so many videos of these paranormal activities where you see them trying to scare the parent away and also the child away, right? These activities are usually happening around the child. It's being captured on baby cams. Yeah, I mean, shit like that or things like that appearing near your child, obviously, like if a parent sees it, they're gonna be cautious. They're red flag's gonna go off. And I guess these entities or whatever, if true, right, they probably know this, they probably are aware. That's why they're doing it. It's like one stone, two birds kind of situation, right? So they're gonna freak the child out if they can, but in doing so, they're gonna freak out the parent more so than the child.
Camera.
Yeah. Oh no.
Now this next video comes from Arizona, where there's a road where many accidents have taken place. The road in question is known as Lower Buckeye, and just last year, someone had caught something strange on their dash cam while passing through here. On April 30th of 2024, Tasha Moran was driving down the stretch of highway, unaware that she was about to witness something quite disturbing. She was driving down the supposedly haunted highway when suddenly her dash cam captures this.
Are we gonna see like something move while passing? Oh snap. 5 times the speed. Yeah, I'm assuming like an entity something would just pass on the road. Oh crap. Oh! You see it.
There's something on the side of the road that the camera picks up. It happens quickly, but if you...
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, what the hell? It feels like okay, that's the head. These are the legs. That's the back.
Slow the footage, you'll notice what looks like something hunched over. It's a bit hard to tell, but many of those who've seen this clip believe that whatever this was is evidence of something supernatural,
Skinwalker?
Especially after seeing the figure seemingly appear out of nowhere in front of the first car ahead.
Ooh.
Given the countless stories of those who've seen things here at night, Tasha agrees that whatever this was had to be something unexplainable.
Almost as though it just spawned in.
While it isn't certain if that's the case, one thing seems pretty clear, and it's that whoever, or whatever this was, had definitely scared the living daylights out of someone who spotted them. So then, just who or what was seen late at night in the middle of nowhere?
Crazy, man. Oh my goodness. Now that's a crazy one. Oh no.
Now the following video takes place at a house where construction has been going on for quite some time. The person who took this is a carpenter who was recently hired to work on this property, but unbeknownst to him, this house would be the reason why he doesn't work here alone anymore. One day, while working by himself, strange noises start to emanate from inside the house.
But yeah, whoa, what the hell? This is what I'm talking about. You guys heard that?
Tranquilo, papi. Tranquilo, papi.
Whoa. I don't want to go up there.
Oh man, you got a beard, bro. You got a beard. Go in, it's gonna be alright.
I do not.
You got a beard, bro. You got a beard. I know it's trim and all clean and shit, but you got it. You got it, boss. You got it. You got it, Poppy.
According to the carpenter, no one else was home. Both the property owner and the construction crew who are usually seen here are away for the weekend, which of course doesn't help to make things any less creepy. If no one is here, then what were those noises? While it's possible that a stranger had sneaked in without him noticing, this next part is what makes this whole video pretty creepy, as it seems to hint that maybe it's not a stranger. Now after hearing what sounded like footsteps, the carpenter proceeds to show the basement. This is where he claims to have had another creepy experience from days before, but while showing it, this happens.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I seen like an elbow leave this room.
Okay, I saw his hand and elbow. I just freaked out, bro. What the hell? Because yeah, I was like, oh shit, movement. Talking about what he saw a few weeks back.
I seen like an elbow leave this room. There's nobody else that lives here.
Okay.
This is my client's house.
So this is not the first time he felt something, right?
Oh shit! I swear. Oh my god.
Noise from upstairs.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. This is shaking. There's nobody else in the house with me. I swear. This is where I heard those footsteps at.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? Oh, it's coming from here.
Ah, no.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, nah, man. Nah, bro. Nah, man. You watch it blink or move. Okay, thank God. No, it did not.
That right there. That right there is always.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you.
I can't talk right.
Yeah, catch your breath. Catch your breath. The door is gonna shut, huh? Oh no. Yeah,
doing
it's
this job
better.
right here. Look at.
Yeah, catch your breath. Catch your breath.
See this job? Doing this right here.
What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Okay, that also started rocking.
Things.
5 times the speed.
Love. He's still shaking, dude. I can't even look at it.
Yeah, the other one also started shaking. Dang.
Oh. Maybe some of these objects are haunted.
Some
what
haunted.
Yo.
Oh, yo. Oh, shit. Yeah, we saw this one moving. Now this one is also moving. And the other one is on the other, you know, to the left.
Oh, this is moving and this is moving. Why isn't this one moving?
Yeah.
I'm used to this shit, buddy. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I mean, if you're used to it, go in, brother. You got a beard, bro. You got a beard. Think about it this way, right? You got a beard. What could go wrong?
Bruh. Don't follow me home.
It's at this point where the supposed break-in turns into something else entirely. Not one, but several lights begin to swing on their own. And to make things even creepier, just as the first light continues to sway, a sudden noise erupts from the display cabinet behind the carpenter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming from here.
Right.
Oh, it's a little. Oh my goodness.
The porcelain doll only makes the encounter that much more unsettling. But overall, this whole experience has left him beyond spooked. He continues to work here given that he was contracted, but currently, and perhaps to his relief, nothing has happened since then. Yet still, the question remains, just what exactly took place inside this house? As with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
Yeah, the number one right now.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out. As is often the case with paranormal videos, it's usually clips involving children that tend to be the creepiest.
Exactly, yeah.
That said, even though this next clip is pretty short, its inclusion of a child and something supernatural makes it worth watching.
The shadow.
On September 26 of 2025, an aunt records her niece eating breakfast on the kitchen table. It's a seemingly innocent video that was taken 2 years ago.
Oh man, okay, no, this, okay, I'm seeing things right now, I feel like.
But even to this day, this footage continues to replay in the aunt's mind, as what was captured here is pretty creepy. Watch closely.
No, I feel that this is the one. Okay, we see the movement, but I guess it's happening with, oh snap. Well, that's her reflection, but okay, the shadow.
Like something out of a horror movie, a dark silhouette passes by in the background.
Ooh.
It moves slowly, which somehow makes it creepier. But the creepiest part about this...
yeah, that's what I was gonna point out too. The light just completely... It's like, it's on the light, so the light just dims because of it.
And probably the strangest is that the light bulb appears to go out when it passes by. It's as though its presence is extremely draining.
Yeah.
But that's not all, because apparently, if you look closely at the fridge, you'll notice a reflection.
Yeah.
But there's something about it that seems very off.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like the face is like facing her. You know, like it's like facing her like that. But the hand movement feels normal, but this does not feel normal. And the light bulb, like the shadow was that thick that it just destroyed the entire light, or not. I mean, or basically the light bulb went out for a second.
As many have noted, it looks as if the reflection doesn't match the child's.
Yeah.
It's
oh my god. Oh shit. Yo, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Yo, this is freaky, yo. This is freaky.
Almost like it's looking.
It's currently like 12:30 in the morning while I'm filming this video, so that doesn't help.
Back at her. Now, of course, it isn't clear enough to be sure if that's so. Whether pareidolia or something else, it's still pretty creepy to look at.
I don't know, man. The way the head moves after shit. And we know, like, her head didn't even move, yo.
But Whether pareidolia or something else, of course, it isn't clear enough to be sure if that's so. Whether pareidolia or something else, it's still pretty creepy to look at. But still, it's the shadow in this video that many are finding hard to explain. Although this clip was filmed a while ago, it's still just as creepy now as it was then.
But did you see this video though? Yeah, if not, guys, check out this video on the screen because the stuff that is coming out about them. And there was one video of that alien twat, like a tall one. Check it out and I'll see you right there.